Myself and Nicola are so honoured to be asked today to introduce you to a 20-minute overview of our company, which we hope will give you a good insight into the whole Forever business. But first of all, I'm going to tell you a bit about myself and how I got started in Forever. So my name's Aine French, and I'm with Forever 3 years, just passed there in March. I'm just laughing. I've done my cue cards, guys. I got sparkly card to match the dress, but I've wrote the stuff that big to try and catch my attention. But really, for me, prior to Forever Living, I was a very fortunate stay-at-home mother of 4 young children. And as we all know, sometimes life doesn't turn out as expected. So 8 years ago, I found myself not only a single mum, but actually faced with quite a desperate situation. I'd led a very fortunate life, very wealthy life, and really did live to be a bit like a pop star, I suppose. But that all changed with the breakdown of my marriage, and we're all faced with many challenges. It was tough being on my own with the children because they're 4 crazy, sport-mad kids, and life was crazy anyway. But Forever opportunity came about for me 3 years ago, and that was at a time when I realised that the money was gone, and more importantly, I was losing my home. So Forever definitely found me. It's something I'm very grateful for. What you have with Forever is, as Bob said, is a vehicle. Everything's there. The petrol's there, the controls are there, everything you need. All you have to do is just drive. And thankfully, Forever don't say you're going too slow or you're going too fast. You can set your own pace. No targets, no pressure, but I needed to put the foot down. So I very much just tapped into what Forever have. Everything's there that you need. The support, the training, absolutely everything. And you don't need to change anything. You don't need to do anything different, just follow the plan. So thankfully, 13 weeks after beginning, I'm very proud to say that I was able to create a full-time income, very flexibly, around my kids. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't work hard. I worked hard and followed the system. And with Forever, what you have then is an opportunity, but you've just got to tap into it. So 3 years on, I'm very grateful for Forever because I stand here today as an independent woman. Don't need a man, guys. It's great. Girl power. But most importantly, for my children, we have financial independence. And I'm very proud to say I solely provide for my 4 children, but I'm very grateful to Forever for that. So 3 years on, it seems it's like a whirlwind, but I'm actually just starting today, very proud of my new pin. I'm a second-time Eagle qualifier. So as we go through, thank you. As we go through the business opportunity, Nicola and I, and you hear about all the amazing incentives, don't think they're way up there. They are here. They're for every single one of us and achievable. So I'm heading off to Arizona in October for my second Eagle retreat, which I'm delighted about. But more importantly, what Forever's done for me is it's let me find myself again. I suffer terribly with anxiety and depression, and you wouldn't think it, but the legs are shaking here really badly. But it's given me confidence to be able to come here and to help people like yourselves hopefully see this opportunity. So I'm going to hand you over to the beautiful Nicola, who you will notice talks really lovely compared to me. And she's going to fill you in on her part as first.
She is equally as lovely speaking. My name is Nicola Gerety, and I'm delighted to be presenting the opportunity today to you. You know, I've been asked to do a lot of different presentations with Forever, and I've been asked to do trainings, been asked to do MC, but I actually love presenting the business opportunity presentation. Because this presentation was the presentation where I caught the vision of where I was going with my life again. This presentation is everything that Forever has to offer. It's really down to you whether you want it or not. But that night when I went to Kilkenny 5 years ago, I took a look at that presentation and I went home that night and I did not sleep that night. And I went back again the week later just to be sure that I was still as excited about it as I was that very first night when I saw it. But this is everything. So the backdrop to me actually seeing that presentation was really the final slide, and I don't know if some of you might remember the final slide during that presentation at the time, and it was a quote from Rex. And Rex said at the time, Why spend your life working to build someone else's dream? Why not work to build your own? And the backdrop to my life was that I had been an investment banker for 16 years in London. I worked really hard. We had a great lifestyle. And one day I was called in and I was made redundant. And for any of you who've been made redundant in the room, you'll know how it feels to be called in and told that your services are not required anymore. And suddenly, everything's pulled from underneath you. And I knew after that day that I needed to take control of my life. I didn't want that happening again. So I had a list of things that I wanted in my life. I always wanted to have my own business, but I didn't want a traditional business because I knew from coming from a family business that the business can own you rather than you owning the business. But I had a list. I wanted a career income. I wanted work-life balance. I wanted flexibility. I still wanted access to a bonus structure like we had in banking. But I also wanted to travel as well. So I had this big long list. And there's not a lot of things out there, is there, that could meet that list on my terms. So that list finally came to be when I saw that business presentation that night. And I'm sure you'll agree when you see it today that you'll catch a vision as well for you. It may not be the same vision that I saw that night, and that's okay. It may be the same as what Aine saw. But many of you in the room today will be here for very different reasons. Some of you might be here for an extra income. Some of you might just want that extra bit of wiggle room every month, room to maneuver. Or maybe you're here because you want a career income like me, or you want something for the future so that you have a plan B. Or maybe you're thinking today, oh my God, how am I going to get those kids back to school? It's pretty expensive, isn't it? Or maybe you're thinking, we didn't go on holiday this year, but we could do next year. So all of these things are things that are available to you that you can tap into from this opportunity. And the beauty of this opportunity is that it can be personalized to you. So you can create a business that's all about you. So today, we're going to take you through the opportunity, and you're going to see lots about the opportunity throughout the day because you're going to be hearing from different people who have personalized that business to their requirements and the commitment that they're able to give the business at this point. You're going to hear what people are doing, the different time frames that they've done it in, but most importantly today, you're going to hear about this amazing company and how you can earn an income with us. Aine.
Right. So, who are we as a company? Well, we're privately owned this 40 years. This year has seen the company mark that 40-year big birthday, and there's been lots of celebrations which are still continuing throughout the year. A multi-billion-dollar company. I mean, we have gone from naught to 100 billion. It's unbelievable to think in this day and age of a company so successful when so many businesses around us are struggling and closing down. I mean, you hear it every day on the news. We're in the health and wellness sector, and I mean, it's growing day by day. People want to live longer. They want to feel better. We've got products that can help with that. And we're in 158 countries worldwide. I get so excited every time I think about this. I mean, who do you know in Australia, America, England, anywhere at all? What you've got with Forever is a company that have gone in, done all the groundwork, and set the structure there for you. All you've got to do is tap into it. And I think that's so exciting. Just in the 3 years that I've been in the business, I've been able to grow very slowly, but grow a global income, which really, really excites me. In Ireland, we have sales of 14 million. And personally, I think we're untouched. You hear it all the time. I mean, at the start, you might think when you join Forever, oh, I know someone who does that. Don't worry about who else does it, because there is enough out there for each and every one of us. We're cash rich and debt free. I mean, this is unbelievable. What that really means for us is that there's no bankers in control of our business. There's no investors. Rex Mon is in control of our business, and that's why we're in such a strong position today. So there's no one calling the shots. So our superior products. Well, we're in the health, with health and wellness. We've nutrition. We've products for absolutely everything. Sports. Sports would be the area that I would have started in, having a background with camogie and the Gaelic sports, and it just excites me. Every time I sit down with someone, it fuels that passion again. We have vitamins, we have skincare, we've male grooming, and you men are really giving us women a good run for our money these days because you're catching up big time. What do? We have a product to suit absolutely everyone, and all you have to do is recommend your products. Everyone's already using them. We all use deodorant, toothpaste, shampoos, moisturisers. You just want to get your friends and family to change to your brand. So it's a recommendation. We're the #1 grower. So your product is the best that there is out there. There's nobody better. You can't get much better than #1. Patented stabilisation process. No one can copy us. I mean, we're sure that when we say that our product is the top product, it is the top product. And it's just got even better with our launch of our new gel, which has definitely, for me and my business, been a great game changer with my customers. Pure and simple products. With Forever, we only use the inner leaf, which is the good part of your aloe. We don't use the leaf. It's pure, simple, and we've got really strong points for you as business owners, your unique selling points. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee. I mean, someone gives you your product back and say it doesn't work, you can be safe and sure to hand that to refund them, and you'll get your full product back. So that's how confident your company are in their product. And for 40 years, they have in every country, it's underpinned by the company that you can have a full refund after 60 days. Someone said to me the other night at a launch, you shouldn't tell anybody that. But why not? Because we're proud of that. We don't need to worry about that. We've got all the kosher ratings, the halal, the leaping bunny. Very, very important to do your business. I mean, our products can be used on animals, but they're not tested on animals. And that's very, very important for us as business owners. And we win awards every single year from the Direct Selling Association. That means that our company are above board. Everything they do is of such a high standard that all these countries are putting their stamp of approval on us. So basically, our products are for anyone from any background and any lifestyle. So you've got such a huge market out there to work with. So how does the business thrive? And why are we so stable as a company? Well, we're in control of every process. The system of moving product to the manufacturing warehouse and then direct to the consumer. So the middle part, in the middle, that's our business, where the company work really, really hard to make sure we've got supply and product availability. It's unbelievable how you can start your business, put your order through, and within 48 hours, that order has been packed, shipped, and sitting at your doorstep. I mean, it's fantastic as a business owner to be able to say to someone, you'll have that product in 2 days. So the Forever control, they control everything from the plant to the product to you. What we do, we own our own plantation, so we're not affected by climate. Our plantations are in the Dominican Republic, in Mexico, and the southern states. We're not affected then, obviously, by climate issues that are going on worldwide. We have constant supply. The aloe is taken, processed, it's put in the bottles, and we control the shipping. So we actually get our shipping is now coming from the Netherlands, and our business basically got so big that they've now put it all into the one spot. And we get our deliveries all from the Netherlands now, so there's never a problem with our supply. Sorry guys, I'm really struggling now with my cue cards. So basically for you as a business owner, what you have is security in the supply of your product, of getting it shipped to you and getting it here, and your product arrives in such a high standard. So I'm going to hand you back over to Nicola, and she's going to tell you how we make the money, because at the end of the day, we're all here to find out how you make the money.
Aren't we just? So as I said earlier, everyone in the room is in here for different reasons. But one of the great things about Forever is that we have 3 different income levels that you can access. So the very first level of income that you can access is where we all started, really, which is as a product promoter. And a lot of people say to me, what does that involve? Well, every single one of us in this room, we're excellent at recommending books, recommending films and restaurants. How many of you are good at that? We're all good at sampling things, aren't we? Can you imagine what would happen if we got paid to actually recommend those restaurants and hotels and all the different things that we do? Well, this involves using some really great products that Aine talked about earlier, using those products and simply recommending them on. Recommending them on to people that we love, our friends, family, people that we meet in the gym every day, people that we work with. Very, very simply adding benefits to their lives through the products that we're using every single day. How many of you feel that you could do that very, very easily and earn 200 to 400 euros every single month as an extra income? Very, very easy, isn't it? So, one of the things that my team said to me, one of my team said a few months ago, she said, you know what, in this business, Nicola, every day is payday. And I said, yeah, it actually is, because every day you can decide how much you want to earn. You can recommend products to earn an income, or you can actually develop the knowledge, skills to move into the next level of income, which is one of our business leaders. And as a business leader within this business, you're still promoting our products, talking about our products to different people, but you're also looking for other people who want to be business leaders, working with lots of other people who want to promote our products and also develop a team. And using that level of income, we're looking at 800 to 2,000 per calendar month. That's lovely, isn't it, as an extra income for people? And moving on from there, you just do exactly the same thing. You just do more of it. And you can become a business developer within our company. And a business developer is earning anything from 2,000 to 20,000 per calendar month. And I know a lot of you might be sitting there thinking, wow, we started at 200 there and now we're on 20,000 per calendar month. But really what we're looking at is doing the same things as when you first started. You're just doing more of it. Aine gave an analogy earlier about the car and putting your foot down, but it's really about what gear you want to select. We're just the navigators to help you to get to where you want to get to. So I liked that analogy earlier because that really fitted in well with my story. But this can be done in your time as well. So you can decide what's your time frame. What do you want? What's a priority for you right now within your life and what you want to get from the business? So take some time today to think about what's a priority for you right now and what do you want to gain from this business. Now, as if that wasn't enough, we have the extras. I like to call these accessories because nice. Aine and myself like accessories. So the extras within this business, Aine talked about earlier, travel. Well, we get 2 free global trips every year. We have the Eagle Manager incentive. And I suppose I should subtext that because with each extra that we have in the business, it's really about the company Forever Living helping us and supporting us to maintain and build further within our businesses. So it's all about that support, and this is why these extras are put in place to help us to keep building our business and moving forward. So we get 2 free trips per year. So I know there's some Eagle managers that are going to Arizona in a few months' time. But next year, we also have Stockholm and we have Thailand as well. How amazing is that? So I know that Aine and I have been on a couple of trips together. They're very, very fun. You know, when I was in banking, when I first joined Forever, I looked at the business presentation. They talked about travel. When I was in banking, a lot of people used to say, God, that's amazing, Nicola, you're going there. And I'd say, yeah. And they were like, what was it like? And I said, well, I saw the airport and I saw the road from the airport to the office because I got in a taxi. And then the next morning, the hotel was nice. Yeah, that was lovely. And then the next day I got back on the plane and I flew back to London. And they were like, oh, was that it? And I said, yeah, that was it. So when I went on a trip with Forever, totally different environment. We had a lot of fun. Wasn't Greece amazing?
Oh, fabulous.
Absolutely
Fabulous.
amazing. I remember standing on the balcony in Greece, and my partner Jamie said to me, he said, you know what, he said, this is probably the best idea that you've ever had. I was like, you know what, you're probably right. And for any of you who have skeptical partners in the room, when you bring them on the trip, they're not skeptical anymore, believe me. So, and he wants to be on all the trips now. So yes, we have opportunities to travel. So through our Eagle Manager incentive, but also through what we call our Chairman's Bonus incentive. And our Chairman's Bonus incentive is just unique. When you think about other companies that are out there, companies that are on the stock exchange, large, big public companies, their priority is to pay a bonus to shareholders in the form of dividends. But in Forever, Rex says that bonus is to be paid to the people who build this company. And the people who build this company are you and I. Every single one of us in this room. And that is why he pays out over $25 million in bonuses every year. And those bonus checks to Forever business owners range between $3,000 to over $1 million. How amazing is that? And how generous is it as a company? So there are global travel. Oh, and by the way, you've got to go to a foreign destination to pick up the check. It's an awful affliction, really and truly. But it's all there for you. We have Forever to Drive car plan, which means that you get extra money per month to buy the car of your choice or to buy whatever you want. It's extra cash. There are different levels. So when you build your business to a certain volume, you will get that cash flow every month. We also have great support here. And we didn't talk about that in our presentation. We have great support from our Managing Director, Bob Parker, but also from our head office. And they are responsible for also putting great incentives in place for us in Ireland, like the 50, 75 and 100 Club incentive. And those incentives are actually put there to help us with our businesses so that we can build stable, solid structures within our business, and so that we know that we're growing both as people and in our business as well. So everything is there for you. What do you want to tap into and gain within your business this year? So I want to thank you for taking the time to hear us present the opportunity today. Both myself and Anya are delighted to have been here to present it to you. And, take what you want from that presentation. Go at your own pace, decide what you want, and make the rest of 2018 the best year ever. Thank you very much.
Thank you.